Hello and welcome to my winter crochet keychain series. If you had watched my last video, you followed along and made this super adorable Santa hat keychain, which can also be modified to create an elf keychain if you choose to do a different color, such as green or blue. Today I will be going over the beautiful candy. I will have two separate videos. One will be the Peppermint mod and the other one will be a simple mod. I definitely suggest that this Peppermint one is a little bit more intermediate, whereas the candy one will be a fully simple tutorial. What you will need for this project are the following. If you are doing the Peppermint mod, I suggest having two different colors. I'm just going with a simple red and white. If you would like, you can do red and green, white and green, white and yellow, honestly, whatever kind of variety that you would like to see. You will also need some polyfill. If you don't have polyfill on hand, you can use scrap yarn, possibly even scrap fabric that you can shred up and put in. I will be using a 5mm hook. Feel free to use whatever size hook you have on hand, a pair of scissors, and then you will need a set of pliers and a keychain attachment if you are choosing to do a keychain. If you would like, you can also do a few chains in substitution for that keychain. I can't wait to start, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Alright, so I will be going over the Peppermint mod. This is a more intermediate pattern. I highly suggest if you don't understand color change, go ahead and just do the simpler version instead. But if you feel comfortable and confident, please follow along from here. I'm going to be starting with my white yarn. Feel free to start with whatever color you would prefer, and we are going to make a magic ring. Your magic ring is simple, and I will have that in my Crochet Basics tutorial playlist. And here's my magic ring. From here, I will chain 1. Now, this is where those color changes will come in handy. For my first round, I'm going to just single crochet over the tail colors. In the next rounds, I will actually be floating it. I will show and explain that later. So I will start with my single crochet. You will insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through on the white. What I will do is I will just kind of hold this while I grab my red yarn. With my red yarn, I will make a slip knot. And instead, I will finish off with red. With my white yarn, I kind of just like to pull it really tight and bring it right to the front. And I will finish off with red. From there, you will insert your hook, yarn over with red, and then instead I'm going to take my red and bring it to the front and pull up my white. I will then pull it through on the red. There I have two. I have one white, one red. Now I will do another crochet, a single crochet. I will insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, bring my white yarn to the front, twist it. Doing that twisting motion will actually keep it a little bit tighter. And again, my red, I will insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. Whoops. Twist and bring my red to the front and swap to my white. Then again, another single crochet, twist and bring my white to the front and swap to my red. And one final one. I'm just going to pull my loop a tiny bit tighter. I will be finishing with my red. Insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, twist my red to the front, and swap to my white. From here, you can pull your magic circle nice and tight. And now we are ready for the second round. You will find that your yarn is kind of getting a little tangled and twisted. I just recommend keeping that kind of untwisting it as you go. So see, I just simply twist and twist my colors until they are straight again. We are now ready to begin the second round. In the second round, I will be floating rather than working on top of the other color, so it doesn't kind of show through. What I will be doing is I will be doing 2 single crochet into each stitch. So I will insert my hook. I'll actually crochet over this white tail here. I'll yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. And I will do 1 more single crochet into that same stitch. This is an increase. But instead of finishing with my white, I will twist and flip my white over. Oh, sorry. I will actually just let my white fall back and swap to my red. Here, I will do 2 single crochet of red into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. I will not finish with my red. I will drop my white, or drop my red and pick up my white. And another increase in the next stitch. Essentially, when you do a color change, you are just dropping your color and picking it up, dropping your color and picking it up. You should finish this round with 12 single crochet. Making sure to continue to pull each edge tightly, or each tail tightly. And then I will show you at the end of this round what my floats will look like. All right, so I have finished my second round, and it should kind of look like a little bit of a peppermint. On the other side, you will notice it kind of looks a little bit messy. I'm just going to leave this white and red tail hanging out on the inside. So like you see, it's a little messy. On this side, it looks like a peppermint. For the third round, we will continue on with increasing. This time, my cheat code and kind of suggestion is you will always increase in the first color when you are changing. So in this one, we will do 2 into the first stitch, 1 into the second stitch. Then we will switch. So we will do 1, 2, and then 3. We will now switch to our red, dropping our white. Let me just untangle my yarn. All right, so I'm just going to drop my white and pick up my red. And pull through. Again, we will do an increase in the first stitch and just a single stitch in the next. So we will do 2, 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet. Then again, we will drop our red and pick up our white. And again, an increase, 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet. And drop your white, pick up your red. Another one of 1, 2, and a single crochet. And drop your red, pick up your white. And another one, increase, 1 single crochet, drop your white, pick up your red. And then another increase, and a single crochet. At the end, you will drop your red and pick up your white. You have now completed your third round. We'll continue on with another round. This time you will increase again on the first stitch and then single crochet in the next one and the next one. So that will be 1 increase and a single crochet and a single crochet. Be sure to swap your color. And the next one will be an increase, then a single crochet and a single crochet. Don't forget to swap. Drop your red and pick up your white. Again, that was an increase, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. Oops. And drop your white, pick up your red. And again, an increase, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, drop your red, and pick up your white. Again, an increase, 1 and 2, drop your white, pick up your red. Whoops, my tail is kind of getting a little crazy. Another one, an increase, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, swap back to your white. Now you should have 24 single crochet, and it should still continually be looking like a little peppermint. On the back side, you will see it looks a little bit messy, those floats. For the upcoming rounds, I will not do the entire video. I will do it 3 times, stop my recording, and meet you at the very end. So, same concept. Again, we will be doing an increase in our first stitch, and then 3 single crochet, changing on your third one. And drop your white, pick up your red. After I change my color, I kind of like to tug and pull it tight again. And another one, an increase, and then 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and drop your red, pick up your white. Once more, you will do an increase and 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Drop your white and pick up your red. I will let you continue on with that same process of 2 single crochets into the same stitch and 3 single crochets, being sure to change your color. You should have completed with 30 single crochet. We will do one final round of increase. It will be an increase in the first stitch, 1, 2, and then 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop your white and pick up your red. Again, an increase in the first, and then 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop your red and pick up your white. Again, an increase, and then 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will swap and change to your red. I will let you continue on your own, and I will meet you at the end of this round. You should complete with 36 single crochet. Now that we have our 36 single crochet, we will begin to work the sides of our peppermint candy. In order to do that, we will be doing a specific single crochet, working only in the back loop. That will give us this essentially kind of like, it looks almost like a little rib, a little ribbing. So this time we will not be doing any increases, but we will still continue with the color changes. So you will do 6 single crochet in the back loop only. And on your final one, you will drop your white and pick up your red yarn. And then again, you will do 6 single crochet only in the back loop. And on that final stitch, you will drop your red and pick up your white. And again, 6 single crochet in the back loop. And drop your white and pick up your red. When you're looking at it flat, you should somewhat see a difference in the texture. Again, you will see that ribbing starting to form. I will let you continue on. You should complete with 36. Once you have completed your 36 single crochet around, we will do the same thing, except we will not be working only in the back loop. We will single crochet as normal. So you will do your 36 with your color change as normal as you would. Dropping your old color and picking up your new color. Again, your back will kind of look a little bit messy. It'll look a little crazy. That's perfectly fine because this will be the inside of your project. I will let you continue around, go until you have 36 single crochet. Now that we have completed our second round of 36, it is now time to start working on decrease. Again, though, we want to have a little nice ribbing on the back. So what we will be doing is we will also be working in the back loop only again. For this, we will be doing 4 single crochet and 1 single crochet decrease. We will need to continue on with those color changes as well. So that will look like 1 single crochet in the back loop only, 2, 3, and 4. Now we will do a decrease. So you will insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and dropping our white yarn, we will pick up our red yarn and pull through all 3. And then you can pull your white nice and tight. Again, you will do 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a decrease of 1, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, drop your red, and pick up your white, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And again, once more, that is 4 single crochet in the back loop only, and then a single crochet decrease in the back loop only. Dropping your color and switching over to your red. All right, I'm going to put this down and let you continue the round. I'll meet you at the end. You should complete with 30 single crochet. All right, so now that we have finished that round, it should somewhat look like this. It'll kind of look like a little peppermint on the front. You should see your ribbing all the way around. And then on the back, it'll still look kind of messy. From here, we will now be doing our normal single crochet, not in the back loop only. We will do it as regular single crochet. Let me just clean up my mess. All right, So this time we will be doing 3 single crochet and 1 single crochet decrease. That will look like so. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, and a decrease. You will insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, drop your white, and you will pick up your red. And continue on. Again, 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, drop your red, pick up your white, yarn over, pull through all 3. I will show you that once more. You will insert your hook, yarn over, pull through for 3 single crochet, and then a decrease. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, drop your white, and pick up your red. I will let you continue on. At the end of this round, you should have 24 single crochet. Now that I have completed that round, we will continue on with another decrease. This time for our decreases, we will be doing 2 single crochet and a decrease. So that will look like 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and a decrease. Do not finish on that original color. You will now swap to your next color. And into the next one, we will go 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and a decrease. Drop your red yarn, pick up your white. I'm going to pull my red tight. And again, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and a decrease. Drop your white, pick up your red. I will continue and finish this round since it's a little shorter. That was 2 single crochet and a decrease. Drop your red, pick up your white. And again, 2 single crochet and a decrease. Drop your white, pick up your red. Another one, 2 single crochet and a decrease. Drop your red and pick up your white. From here, you'll kind of notice that it's starting to get a little bit tighter. Feel free to start filling and stuffing this as you please. I like to just fill it a tiny bit now, and at the end of the next round, I will start stuffing it really full. You should finish up with 18 stitches on that last round. On this next round, we will be doing 1 single crochet and a decrease. So we will do 1 single crochet and a decrease, swapping to your red color at the end. Again, that was 1 single crochet and a decrease, dropping your red and picking up your white. Again, 1 single crochet and a decrease, dropping your white, picking up your red. Again, 1 single crochet and a decrease. Oops, I'm getting a little messy here. Dropping my red and picking up my white. Again, 1 single crochet and a decrease. Drop my white and pick up my red. And finally, 1 single crochet and a decrease. Dropping my red and picking up my white. Alright, so now I'm going to grab some more polyfill and I'm going to stuff this until I am happy, and I'm going to shape it. You can stuff it as early or as late as you would like. As I stuff it, I kind of shape it, and as you see, it really should have a good peppermint shape to it now. This will be our final round where we will be decreasing, and we should end up with 6 single crochet. All right. So now I will be starting with my white, and I will do a decrease right away. I will drop my white and pick up my red and do another decrease with my red, dropping my red, picking up my white, and another decrease with white, making sure to drop my white and pick up my red, and then a red, decrease, drop my red, pick up my white. We're almost there. And finally, in my red, one final decrease. I will drop my red, pick up my white. I will cut a nice long tail. What I like to do from here is to pull it nice and tight, and I will tie my red and my white together. Don't worry, we will still be sewing it up, but I will tie my red and white yarn, and then I'll take a sewing needle and sew it up. You can use whichever color. I typically just take one of the colors and weave it throughout, and my other color I will kind of just shove it into the center. So I'll kind of pull it nice and tight. I'll weave those ends and then I will just push them right through the center, and you should see a cute little peppermint. Super easy. Next I will be showing you how to add the little candy wrapper pieces. Alright, so now that I have completed that, it should really look like a peppermint now. You can choose to do your wrapper in whatever color you would like. I just want to do it with the white. So I'm going to start with a slip knot with my white. And now what you're going to do is you will be working in these loops here. These were our front loops from a few rounds ago. What you're going to do is you're going to find the center one. So there should be 6. So you will be going into the 3rd and the 4th eventually. We'll start with the 3rd one. And what we'll do is we will create one loop and chain one. And you will do 1 single crochet into there. And now going into that 4th one, we will do the same thing going through both ends. You will do 1 single crochet. Next we will chain 1 and turn our work. Now we will be doing 3 single crochet into each stitch. You will end up with 6 single crochet in total. From here you will chain 1 and turn. Now you will be doing 3 single crochet into the first. 1, 2, 3. And then you will do 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet into the stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in your final stitch you will do 3 single crochet. So you should end up with 10 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now I will cut a decent tail. I'll kind of weave these through. You'll sometimes notice there's a little hole there, if you see it. I'll kind of just weave it around so it kind of hides it. You will then do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Since I did red, it'll end up red, it will be on the red side right here. So I'll let you do that. Just go back and rewatch it.